Hey there, Storm fans! Bryant Cook, and today we have a spicy deck for you. Compliments of Jacob Herlin. Jacob, thank you. You are the real MVP. And today we are playing a Bard's Song Combo and Pioneer. This deck is based around red-green legends, partially due to the card Bard class. What Bard class does is, on the first level of Bard's class, you legendary creatures get a +1/+1 counter, which helps with our backup plan. So our backup plan is we're a bad combo deck and we can attack you with a bunch of our legendary creatures. Plan A with this version, and this version's spicy because these roles are inverted. In the normal list, the beatdown plan is primary. We're making it our secondary plan, and our primary plan is the combo out. So legendary creatures get bigger due to Bard class. And then on the second level, they become cheaper. So they cost red-green cheaper to cast. And our third level, if we ever get there, legendary, whenever you cast a legendary card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. So this card is really the heart of the deck. We're looking to make all these legends cost less mana. And then with Song of Creation, you get to play an extra land, and whenever you cast a spell, you get to draw 2 cards. At the end of your turn, you discard your hand. So we're looking to just essentially play Cheerios, where we're trying to draw our entire deck in one turn, play a Wish, and then cast Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. And Wish is pretty crucial because you can't play Jace in your main deck alongside Gigantha. And Gigantha really helps with our backup plan, but also helps cast Song of Creation, so it's doing dual duty. Yeah, so I've never played this deck before, but I do understand how it works. And then you have Oath of Nissa, by the way. And Oath of Nissa is secretly like a glue card in this deck because it allows you to cast your Jace. If you don't have Oath of Nissa, it's incredibly difficult to play this Jace Wielder of Mysteries. So, like, Gallia and Targnar, sorry, I've literally never said these names before, are all free when you have the Bard class leveled up. And then when you have Birgi, they actually make mana. And Birgi is how you're going to cast Wish and a bunch of these other cards midway through the combo, because you have to be able to make mana somehow outside of the Mox Amber. So that is the game plan. Yeah, and then like Royal Scions is kind of a spicy card, so you can use the red-green. Actually, no. So Royal Scions can't use the red-green. It can just use the red to cost 2, and this gives you a draw spell that's legendary for your Wish. It helps with the backup plan. Everything in this deck list was carefully chosen for that reason. We're always trying to have the backup plan and the primary plan work together. So while Domri here does pump your creatures, it can also make your creatures uncounterable, and that's the sort of thing we're looking to do here. If you have any questions about the deck list, feel free to post them down in the comment section down below. I will do my best to answer them. That said, this is my first time playing the deck. I am not an expert, but I'm hoping to learn quite a bit in this league. My expectations for this deck are I'd be happy with a 3-2. That said, I don't think that this deck is bad. I think that the regular build is worse than the Lotus deck if you're trying to be a combo deck. But that deck gets the benefit of also being an aggro deck if they try to stop your combo. This one, I think the backup plan is a little bit more difficult because we're leaning so hard into the primary combo plan. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know how I feel about this, just because, like, Lotus is a turn 4 deck, sometimes a turn 5 deck, and that deck has problems being hated out of the format. This deck, it seems like it's slower if your primary plan is to be a combo deck, but I'm just not sure. But I'm really interested to see how it plays out. I'm always willing to try new things and learn. So I'm excited to play Red Green Legends today, Bard Song combo, and I hope you are too. Once again, shout out to Jacob for submitting a donation deck. And if you want to be like Jacob, you can go to theepicstorm.com/donation decks. Showcase your masterpiece by submitting it as a donation deck. It's an easy and great way to support us, so make sure you check those out. We also have card singles. I uploaded even more this week. I had $150 in store credit from my local game shop from the Vault Games. Spent it on card singles to add to the shop. Make sure to go check that out. We also have tons of Sweep Storm swag if you're already at the shop. Make sure you check out a pint glass or a Storm 20 baseball tee. I would recommend both of those for this hot weather. All right, that's my intro. Short and sweet. If you have any questions, once again, put them down in the comment section down below. I would greatly appreciate that. If you've already left a comment and you're subscribed, consider becoming a member. Uh, I'm trying to grow this channel right now, and you can help me do that by becoming a member. Our first tier right now until the end of August, you will get all content early. So videos, whatever, you'll get that all early, and you get access to the member section of the Discord while having a highlighted profile. So make sure you check that out. In our middle tier, you get 50% off a donation deck, which is really awesome. And you get 2 cyborg guides every single month. And then our top tier, you get a free donation deck every single month, on top of all the other sweet bonuses and early access to decklist and videos forever. So make sure you check that stuff out. But for now, we're going to start playing Magic the Gathering. I hope you're ready for a sweet Pioneer combo deck. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to match number 1. We are on the play. Let's get it. Gigantha, our companion, our commander. I actually played Gift Storm with Gigantha at one point. It was pretty sweet. I mean, we have Song. Seems pretty sweet. I'm gonna try this. I think we just want to lead on Oath of Nissa to look for more lands. I don't think playing the creatures actually like accomplishes much of our game plan. We're gonna Oath looking for a land here. The Green Ponder. The Bark Channel. Okay, so next turn. I think we're supposed to just like. Maybe I'm wrong. Kill the goose, okay. Wonder if this is the Jund Sacrifice deck. I feel like we're about the same speed as them. That was a really good draw. Alright, so let's play this out. Now we can play our Mox Amber. Yeah, for green. Let's cast another Oath of Nissa. And I like that this accelerates us into Song of Creation. Can we just take the Xenagos? Hope I'm not wrong on that. This taps for blue, right? Yep, that one taps for blue. So we'll play this for red. So we need to make sure that we have all of our colors available. Part of me also thinks that maybe I want to play Xenagos and plus for mana before, so that way we're not discarding our hand to Song of Creation. So that way when we play Song, we can start doing stuff. And this is Jund Sacrifice. Okay. I feel like we might want to zero Xenagos instead of making mana. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do here. And I'm just going to pass. Next turn we get to try to go off. I mean, this is going to be a turn 4 if we really get to, you know, do our thing. I think we want to draw a land for turn, if I'm being honest. So if we draw a land for turn, I can play another creature before plussing the Xenagos for mana, and that's going to help quite a bit. Whenever this enters the battlefield, create a treasure. Okay, I've never seen that card before. Interesting. I guess it sacrifices, so it like sort of fits the theme. Mayhem Devil, okay. That was really good. The Song of Creation. So we're gonna cast Mox here. See if we can win. We want to keep the untapped one. Plays for a red, so that casts Zergo. Another Amber's good. Um. Hmm. I don't know. I guess I can float green here. Another Mox. I'm trying not to use the Xenagos yet, but I might have to. Get this for green. Red. I think we'd have to get really lucky to keep winning this turn at this point. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass the turn. I guess I can cast Wish. Okay. So we're not going to be able to do anything here. So this makes 2 mana, and then we just pass the turn. Can't even put Gigantha to my hand. Alright, we're gonna have to discard our hand here. So we started comboing, we just didn't draw into Birgi or Bard Song, which would have really helped. Okay. So it's worth noting we only have one more wish in the deck to get the Jace. So if we don't find, if we end up discarding the wish, we'll have to win via the aggro plan. So it's worth noting next turn we could plus Xenagos, get Gigantha, and then cast Gigantha. So they could kill Xenagos here if they want to. Mayhem Devil is annoying. Alright, Catacomb Sifter. Yep. So they're going after our creature. Alright, so they're going to get both our creatures and our Xenagos right now. Kind of brutal. Yep. And now they can kill Xenagos. Yikes. What a turn cycle. Now our Mox Opal doesn't do anything. Mox Opal doesn't care about legendary permanents, only creatures and planeswalkers. This will draw 2, which is nice. Okay, this turn's starting out okay. Alright, the Berg was a good one. Yes, Birgi. That was a little bit awkward. Okay. Alright, I still get to play an extra land. But I'm gonna go to 10. The Mayhem Devil could just kill me. See what we can do here. We're gonna have to discard Bard class. That stinks. We just have to pass here. F6 again and hope that we live to untap. So if our opponent has Citadel, they can sacrifice the Mayhem Devil and the Sifter to make 2 black, and then cast Citadel. And I believe that they get 2 scries from the Sifter as well. So they can at least check for the first permanent, or first card to be a good permanent. So if it's like a spell they don't want to cast, or maybe a land, they can tuck those. Okay. Looks like they're going to activate the priest again. I wonder if they're going to try to kill Birgi. So they'll get 2 mayhem triggers from their own permanents, and then when I sacrifice one, oh, they're going for me. So when I sacrifice a creature to the priest, they would have a 3rd trigger, which could kill the Birgi. So this is going to put me to 5. They had the Citadel. We just need them to blank. Sort of a tall ask. And that should do it. Yeah, they just have lethal now. Womp womp. I'm not gonna let them sit here and showboat. We'll just go to game 2. Okay. I guess we could board a magma spray. It kills priest and their other accelerants. I don't mind that. And a braid technically kills citadel. I don't know if that's a card you really want though, but we can put it here for now. I don't know how many cards you're actually allowed to board out. This, like, because everything's a legend, you really need to keep your density high. So I don't think you can afford to board in that many. I think you could probably shave one Xenagos. Maybe like one of each of these. Just like, I think shaving is something that will probably be pretty common in this video for how I sideboard. I don't think you can just afford to take any one card out. All right, Gigantha again. We had a decent start that game as well. I'll keep this. This seems good. Okay. Stomping Ground pass. I wonder how many times this league we will cast Gigantha. I'm going to say over 3.5. I'm going to take the over. It's a little bit high, but I think I'm going to cast Gigantha that many times. So at least 4 times I'll be casting Gigantha. Okay. So if they play something, I'm likely just going to spray it into Birgi, trying to buy time. I also really want to draw a 4th. That's not really something I want to spray. I think I'm just going to leave that alone. Play the Berg. I want to draw like land 4. We can cast this Song of Creation, or like maybe Xenagos. Because if we drew land 4, we could go Xenagos into Zergo, and then make another Satyr into a Song on the next turn. So let's play this. And then we can play Zergo into Magma Spray and attack. This feels like a collected company too, so I don't even know if I want to do that. Yeah, I don't think that's a play I actually want to make. I'm just going to pass here. I'm pretty sure they have a company. And because Birgi's mana doesn't leave until the end step, I can still Magma Spray something they put into play here. So if it's like a priest, I can hit priest. Let's get rid of that priest. Get out of here. Keep them off mana. I think my best draw next turn is like Mox Amber. But also just like a land would be nice too. They have 5 mana. Okay. So now next turn they'll have 6 into Citadel. I would need a... Ooh, they have double priest. So removing those... I don't have a sweeper. I guess I could wish for Cage. Maybe that's... I guess I could have done that last turn, but they would have accompanied in response anyway. Okay. Not hitting the 4th land is kind of brutal for us. Alright, so they're at least activating priest. Maybe not. Or casting Citadel? Yeah, that's what it looks like here. Cage should shut down Citadel. Come on, Doc. Be good to me. I'm wondering if I can afford to play Xenagos here. I think the answer is yes. All right, and then next turn I try to go bananas. Ooh, I didn't even consider the synergy between Gallia and Xenagos. That's pretty awesome. She turns these into 3/3 satyrs. Pretty sweet. Sifter, so now they can scry. Okay, are we gonna get to do our thing this game? Okay, so Priest is being activated. I think I'll probably sack Zergo here. I could also get rid of Gallia because we have another one in our hand. Probably the right move. Good last card to have. So they can sack 2 more. So they could kill Birgi or Xenagos if they want. Just waiting for our opponent to select their triggers. And they're going after Xenagos, it looks like. Unfortunate. Now Xenagos will die. Such a bummer. Yep. Mox Amber, come on. So I could play this green legend into Song this turn and then hope to top deck well next turn. I think that's one of the better things we can do here. Yeah. Deck's very mana hungry. And honestly, 30 life is pretty much infinite. So we're definitely looking to win via Jace. Oh, another devil? Come on. It was brutal. Our opponent doesn't seem to know about auto-yielding or selecting a bunch of triggers all at once. So their clock has gotten pretty low. If we're able to win match number 1, they'd be pretty stressed to win game number 3 in time, but I feel like we're behind at the moment. Oh, they're killing the Berg. Sort of a bummer. Matters. Technically, it's better to keep this because of Amber. I can also make another creature. They kept the wrong devil because they missed out on 3 points of damage. And if they wanted to, they could have killed this if they did the one at her and then sacked the treasure to deal another. The priest out of here. That's a good start. Okay. I see you, Doc. I think I'm supposed to cast Bird class here. Need to level this up. We needed to draw a red land right there. Killing me. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to Oath here. We drew the red land, so we can level up Bard class now. I think we're supposed to take this because it's just a free draw too. We're going to go to 10. Go to the next level. Okay. So we should be able to draw a bunch of cards this turn, but the problem is I don't think we can actually get Birgi into Xenagos. We have 2 opals or 2 ambers left. It's gonna be tough. And too many lands at the moment. Oh, I'm an idiot. I think I could have played Birgi. Okay, so she would cost 2. I messed this up. I could have played Birgi, I think. I'm a dummy. So I think now what I do is I play Xenagos and then plus. I messed this up. This is my fault if I lose this game. Okay. Alright, so now I play Birgi. I feel kind of bad about messing that up. We should be able to create a win this turn with Jace now. Okay. Does this cost mana? Is it legendary spells or legendary creatures? Spells, so I can cast Oath for... Alright, we're doing it live. We need to find one of the wishes now. There's one wish in the graveyard. Guess we take the other Birgi. The one important thing is don't deck yourself. This spell isn't legendary, so that doesn't get cast for free. This does get cast for free, so we can play this. We're storming so hard. Doing it live. Alright. At this point, we really just need to find Wish. Oh no, we already have Wish. I'm a dummy. This is going to bring us down to 8. When we cast Jace, we'll go down to 6. And then Jace mills 2. So I need to cast another spell before we play her. Okay, so Jace will be down to 4. So she'll bring us... I need to read Jace. Okay, so we'll mill 2, and then we draw, and we need to play one more, I think. Let's play Birgi. Cast Jace. Is this bugged? I should be able to... Yeah, why can't I... Maybe I need to select the green mana? There we go. I did it. I was talking about our opponent winning and clicking slowly, and here I am. Don't know what I'm doing. We combo killed! We did it! That was fun, despite taking a long time. I did it. I don't think I want to change how I bordered it at all. I think that this is probably correct. One thing that we could do is remove some of these creatures for the lower to the ground ones. It might not be a bad idea, just because it gives us our better draws. But I guess if we're winning with Xenagos... No, I think that's probably due to like Xenagos and stuff. We probably want, you know, different legends. Right, 8 minutes. Pretty good hand. That's the blue one. So we're gonna Oath looking for a red sword. That's a red sword. F6, trying to save some time here. I think next turn I'm probably going to play Breeding Pool and this green legend. I can't say her name, forgive me. Assuming that they don't like play Priest here or something. Yeah, like I'm not gonna kill that. And I realized I could have taken land 4 over Birgi, but I don't think that's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna kill the Mystic. I don't get to have that. For you. Have to keep them off collected company. That's the idea there. Yikes. Alright. I wonder if I'm supposed to board in a breed just for Mayhem Devil. Okay. Now they have collected company mana. Yep. So, again, I think that Mox Amber's probably our best draw. Okay, so they didn't hit a sack outlet, but double Mayhem Devil is still really dangerous. I'm just going to take 3 here. Next turn, they can sack the food to the Gilded Goose and deal 2 damage that way. So I could kill Goose here. I can play Song into Magma Spray on Gilded Goose. Draw 2. If we draw a land, we can play the land. Another Magma Spray is pretty good. Okay. I need to auto yield to this. Zergo. Come on, give me a Mox. And we have to pass now, unfortunately. Alright. So they can sack the food and deal 2 damage. Interesting, they chose not to attack. Alright, so now they can deal 4 damage because they can sack the treasure and the food. So they could kill Birgi. Yeah, they're going to do that. They missed out on their attack step. The draw is not good. So we can make a 3/3 servo. I mean, not that that's great. No point in putting Gigantha to our hand because we'd have to discard it to Song of Creation. I should have just main phased this. What am I doing? Wasted clock time on that. Okay. So I think I just need to cast this other one. No! Stop it! Alright. I am going to just activate and pass. I guess I can play this. I might just die now. Also, I thought this was going to make... Oh, I guess it timestamps. It's not scalable. It's just it counts then. Okay. So they could kill us here. Hypothetically. Looks like they're going after me, so they might have a win here. They think that they do. Is this Boss's Citadel? I hope you reveal land. Land, come on. That's not good. That's not good. We just died. That's a bummer. We needed our draws to be better off of our cantrips off of Song last turn. Like, drawing triple Bard class was super awkward. Yeah. I'm just going to concede here. They've got it. We're going to start this off 0-1. And we're back for round number 2 on the play. Let's see if we can get this one. Gigantha. So this is the first time we've opened up with Bard class. I think this is probably a keep. So this is red, this is red. I need to save this land to be green. Opponent taking a mulligan. Zergo Bellstriker, the original 1 mana 2 power legend with dash. Fucking Ragavan. Yep. Llanowar Elves. Get in there. Okay, so is this just mono green? Next turn we can put Gigantha to hand. Yeah, this looks like just mono green devotion. So they'll have 6 mana next turn. Like, I could play Wish here, but I don't think that actually does anything meaningful. Get in there. The aggro plan doesn't look that bad right now. Next turn we can play Gigantha for 3 and have 2 mana up. I wonder if I should just level up Bard class next turn. And then that way Gigantha can be used to, like, is a mini, what's it called? Song of Creation ability. Because the 3rd level allows you to, whenever you cast a legendary spell, you can exile the top 2 and you can play those cards this turn. I don't remember what this does. So they have a 6/6 trample haste. Lovely. Chose not to attack. It's only reduced by 1, not by 2. So maybe I'm wrong and I just don't know how these work. Oh, it's because this is reducing it by half, so it can't get half a counter. So that's why that didn't get the +1/+1. I would really like to draw a song off the top. Next turn we could wish for Royal Scions. Uh-oh. I think that last turn they probably should have attacked. If they swing out here, I can swing back, or hypothetically, maybe lethal. This is 5 mana. That's brutal. I don't have anything to kill a 6/6 either. So it costs 4 to double the power toughness. So I can wish for Magma Spray on this. Wish, Magma Spray. Then I'm 1 short of pumping this. I don't know what the right play is here. So I could pump this and then this would then trigger. I have to do a pre-combat. So pretty sure they have to block one of the large creatures this turn or else they die. I guess they could chump with the Llanowar Elf. Yeah, because it doesn't have trample. So they could just chump with the elf and then go to 9 and just like fade a burn spell. Yeah, like I don't think I'm winning game. Okay, pass. I guess maybe if I drew Song of Creation, I would stand a shot at winning, but I just don't feel like it's very probable at the moment. Yep. Nykthos was a really good draw for them. I guess they already had a bunch of mana, so maybe it's not that good unless this is exactly Hydra. It looks like it is Hydra. Brutal. Oh, so they're just making a giant 20. Song of Creation off the top. Not going to do it. Yeah, we just have to concede here. Kind of a bummer. Once again, I think we want Magma Spray to slow them down. And I'm going to try boarding these out. I think I just want to be lower to the ground. I don't know if you can really afford to board out Xenagos and combo kill. Friendly reminder, check out the Eternal Glory podcast. It is myself, Bryant Cook, alongside Brian Koval and Phil Gallagher. We primarily discuss Legacy. That said, a lot of what we talk about transcends formats. Make sure to check it out. We're available on all major podcast platforms. And by the time this video goes live, we will have a brand new episode for you. Check it out. Okay, and we're back for the second game in round 2. We've cast Gigantha once. I said 4, so let's try to get there. This is obviously a little bit awkward. That said, if you rip a land, you have turn 2 Birgi. The issue is that triple Xenagos as your payoffs isn't very good, so I think you're supposed to ship this. Better. I think you're actually supposed to ship Xenagos and just curve out as an aggro deck here. I have to get a little bit lucky to win this, but we'll see what we can do. Fortunately, no removal spell for the elf. I would have loved a Magma Spray there. Burning Tree Emissary, that's a good one. Okay. I don't care. I'm doing this out of order. You should attack first, but I'm lazy. I don't care. So if they want to trade, they can trade it. I don't think... Okay, apparently they're a crazy person. This is worth way more in play due to devotion, but I'm actually happy making that trade. So they can make 6 mana with the castle. God damn. Knock it off with that. Okay. Does leveling up use counters? I don't know. And we're just going to pass here. I don't think leveling up uses counters. But we're going to be dead very, very soon. Yep. Okay. Crash, I guess. I think we're just dead. Vorinclex was too much. And that's lethal. Because all of their creatures that can attack this turn have trample, so they just have to add counters to some of them. And that's what they did. Alright, so we're going to be 0 and 2 to start off this league. Womp womp. Alright, match 3. Will we get our first win? I've cast Gigantha once. I need 3 more. They're on 80 cards, so this is Yorion of some... 5 lands. Yikes. I think I need to ship that. This hand does things. Do it. Whoops. Really painful hand. Lots of shocks. Wish I could take this Amber. Taking Xenagos because Birgi makes red mana, so hypothetically we could cast Xenagos at some point for free. Okay, that was a good draw. Just gonna pass. Am I supposed to slam Birgi right into Censor? Probably not. I think I'm just gonna play Bard class. Boo! Boo! Brutal. So I think I want to hide the Zer. Oh no, they know about Xenagos. So I can play the Berg. So we can dash Xenagos here. And then attack Narset. Narset's definitely an issue for this deck. I mean, you have the whole creatures attack Planeswalker thing, but it's still rough. Try to dash the Xenagos here. Do they take it? That's actually fine, because we can play Song of Creation now, which is probably one of the most important cards for us to resolve in general. And kill the Narset. Okay. Step 1 complete. Spell. That is a good spell, too. Love that card. Okay. Step is for green. Xenagos is a good draw. Okay. Oof. Hey, love the Amber pickup. There's a good chance that we win this turn, I feel like. Okay. Keep that Mox, obviously. We need to play this one for green mana. That for green, level this up. Yeah, we've got it. So much red mana. I haven't even used the Xenagos yet. Comboing off. Feels good. We have a ton of mana. Alright, so what we can do now is play... This is actually kind of cool. So we can play Horn, and then play Jace, and then just exile the rest of our deck. Maybe I should have played, like, used the ritual on that first. But now we can just do this, not worry about decking ourselves. Or maybe that's fine, I don't know. I guess we don't need to use Horn, we can. Look at that. Our Mox Amps for 3 colors. Pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna win game number 1 over this Yorion deck. Got stormed out. So I'd like to note that was a turn 6. Like, the thing about this is if you're going to go for the combo build, I think it needs to be a little bit faster. I don't know how you'd actually make it faster either. But right now it's just slower than Lotus combo, and I don't know how I feel about that. Probably want the disputes here. Try that. Friendly reminder, if you want to be a part of the combo community, there's no better place than our social media channels. Open up that description down below, and in there you'll find 7 links to 7 wonderful communities. I would personally recommend the Discord. A lot of great combo conversation happening in there. Go check it out. All right. Game 2, we're on the draw. Feels good to say that. We won game 1. I don't know if we've done that yet. But let's see what we can do here. I was brainstorming up ways to possibly make this deck faster, and I'm not sure if there's actually a good solution. There's things like Growth Spiral that you could play, but I don't know. The Growth Spiral works really, really well with Song of Creation, but it doesn't play well into the legend theme of this deck. So maybe there's some sort of just like song deck you could build in Pioneer that isn't based around Bard Song. I don't know. But Bard Song gives you the legends for Amber, and Amber is definitely a card you want to be playing. So I'm not sure how exactly you speed this deck up, but I feel like it needs a little bit of something extra. You could also like maybe try main deck Domries, because Domri accelerates you into I guess it doesn't really accelerate you. You can play Song of Creation with mana floating on turn 4, and it's creature removal while like giving you like you're making your creatures uncounterable. So maybe this deck should just be playing main deck Domri. Like that's also a possibility. Can't keep. But the problem with playing Domri is I worry that like your curve might be getting a little bit too high. Back to back no landers. Sure. It's probably pretty free to keep a dual land. Okay. Shock and play Zergo. Rolling to 5 against the control deck on the draw just like does not feel good. Alright, so Zergo has resolved. So we saw Jawari description, and they're probably playing Censor. So if assuming that they just pass here, I would play out Amber just to dodge those taxing effects before we play our Satyr next turn. Amber. Okay, so those both resolve. That's a good start. Let's just get in there and pass. Okay. Like them taking damage. So assuming that we draw a blank, I think the plan is to put Gigantha to our hand next turn. Get in there. Bluffing Mystical Dispute. Ooh, interesting. Howling Mine. We don't have a single basic land in our deck for that Field of Ruin. Okay. Get in there. I'm almost afraid of playing this creature. I think I'm supposed to, though. Oh, I thought that was the red side. My bad. That was bad. They're using field here. They'll find out that I don't have any basics. Yep. So I would expect that they play a sweeper this turn. Interesting that they didn't get a swamp. Okay. Nykthos seems like a weird. Sure. Also, I don't think I'm going to even attack Narset. I think we're just going straight for the opponent here. Fatal push, okay. So if they push here, I can play Gigantha. Ooh, that's right. That's a one-sided advantage. They're probably playing a wheel effect then. Okay. So I could just wish and kill Narset here. Is that better than playing Gigantha? I think so. Because I want the extra card advantage from the Dictate. Alright. So now they draw two. Another Narset. Okay. Another push. Interesting. I guess it's not. Like, I should just cast it. I feel like we've lost this. I mean, we didn't mold a 5, but like we just ran out of gas. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede this. I've lost. I'd rather just go to game 3. No need to drag that out. I'm just gonna resubmit. Try to draw a better hand. Most of this deck is actually standard legal right now. Song of Creation still in standard. Wish. I believe Birgi's still in standard. Yes, because call time was after IOK or IKO. Eldraine is still in standard. These obviously are. Gallia is not. Bard class is. None of these are. Then Amber's gone. Then you actually have the paths in standard. So this is like half a standard deck right now, including your companion Gigantha. All right, game 3 and we're on the play. Right, so we're ready to start. This hand seems like a keep. Red, green, blue, red. Yeah, this works. Really want to find a land off this Oath. Maybe I shouldn't have conceded game 2 because our opponent has just been AFK for like 7 or 8 minutes now. They actually let their sideboard timer run all the way down too. This is what I get for conceding. Shame on me. Alright, let's begin. So we're going to play this as our green source and Oath of Nissa. Alright, there's a few lands in there, I like that. I was wondering if, like, while I was waiting, I was like, I wonder if you could play Grazer in this deck because you play 20 lands, but Grazer is not a legend. While it does speed you up, I don't know if it actually goes with the game plan of the deck. Maybe the deck is just capped at the speed it's currently at. Third class was a decent draw. Next turn we can play Birgi into Targnar. Level up. Actually, I don't think I can play Birgi. She'll cost 2, which I can't do this turn. Interesting. Okay. Let's put that on the bottom. I don't actually want to redraw that. Alright, it's the opponent's turn. Always with the Narsets. Jeez. Hopefully Ripple lands so I can play the Xenagos. Hey. Right. Make a Satyr. And let's attack that Narset. Get out of here. Going to the sea. Yep. Just make two Satyrs attack Narset. Make sure that Narset goes. So I could try to jam a song here. But it plays into the Jawari description we saw, Censor. We saw Negate, Aether Gust. I think instead I'm just going to play Targnar. And if it resolves, it's just an extra mana next turn for Xenagos. Got it. Really hoping that our opponent like taps out for something I just don't care about. Like, I don't know what it would be, but like some sort of planeswalker I just don't care about. And then we could go wild with Birgi into Song. Okay, so they're going to name even here and get both. So I could play Birgi or Song this turn, but I can't do both. So let's play the Berg. And I can make a green mana here. I think I'm supposed to just make a Satyr actually. Just pass the turn now. Womp womp. Damn Brazen Borrower. So I think I want to play Xenagos here. I think it's going to get countered. And when it gets countered, I can play the Gallia and just attack for a bunch. Okay. Now we get in there. Oh, yeah. Sure. Exactly what I wanted to do there. Did I play a land? I've probably played a land this turn, right? Apparently not. Let's put the big elk to our hand. I mean, I have to find ways of casting this. I said I would cast it 4 times. I have 2 Omen of the Sea. I can slide my sideboard down to show that. So their land can become a 7/7. Looks like they're 1 mana short of that, though. 2 cards. Planet Creation? Oh, I like this. I wonder if is it crazy of me to play a second song? We're doing it. Okay, so Bard class. Oh wow. I might deck myself. Oh, I don't have any green. Oh, I feel like I might have tapped wrong. Um, yeah, that's a bummer. So I think I'm supposed to. I guess I could cast Birgi level. I don't know if I can make enough mana to win this turn. I mean, I probably can. We're at 11. I'm also a little bit worried about decking myself here. Cancel. Okay. That just makes a bunch of mana. I have 16 cards left in deck. Cancel. I don't know if there's a way for me. I guess I could play the Elk, which would make blue mana, so that way I have Dispute up. I don't know if I'd actually have enough to do that, though. So if I play Gigantha, it costs 4. And then I would gain 2 or gain 1. I think I'm supposed to just play Jace. So Jace resolved. Hey, we got there. We got a match win. Woot woot. Love it. 2-1 or 1-2. There we go. Math. All right, the fourth match, and we were on the play. If I remember correctly, the last time I faced this person, they were on burn, which I can't imagine is a good matchup for us. Um, Pretty sketch, but if we hit a land on turn 2, it's pretty good. I'm gonna try it. Seems very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. This is going to be one of those games where everyone comments going like, you're an idiot, you should have mulliganed that hand. And the answer will be yes. But I want to try this out for science. Because if you hit the land on turn 2, this hand's just bunkered. Waiting for our opponent to join us here. Why join a match and then immediately go away? Like, you might be like looking up a goldfish deck list or something, but that doesn't take this long. I once had an opponent tell me like, "Oh, you're not streaming right now." I was like, "So that means you were trying to stream snipe me?" I thought that was a pretty interesting interaction. And for the record, I don't stream live, so if that's what people are trying to do, like, you're just not going to get that edge on me. I really don't like streaming. Like, part of that reason is you just give up so much equity. And then you have people on Twitter complaining about getting stream sniped, but like, you do it to yourself by broadcasting your hand live. Like, yeah, there's entertainment value and learning value for other people, but you're still putting that information out there. So like, I don't really feel that bad for you. You don't have to sit there and broadcast wait it's in your 7. Especially when there's something like YouTube that exists where you still get to be educational and like have people watch all your stuff. It's just not live. But if you wanted to be live, you can. Like, there's YouTube Live. It's very similar to Twitch, but like, I don't use that personally. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Our opponents finally joined us. Ooh, I forgot about the fact. Ooh, maybe this hand wasn't a keep. I thought that I could cast the Gallia next turn no matter what, and I just realized that I can't actually do that. Shit. Okay, this was a bad keep. I thought that I had turn 2 Gallia, and it's just like not the case. And we got punished by not drawing a lane too. Yep, I just lost this. They're also on the Citadel deck. Just time locked myself. So next turn we can play Birgi. I'm just afraid it's going to be too slow now. Yeah, that was just a bad keep. I should have shipped this. For some reason, it just like didn't connect to my brain that I couldn't play the Galleon too. So they have a collected company here. We're gonna have to think about attacking in. Actually play Xenagos better. I feel like it probably. Right. I'm just gonna pass. Like, I don't want to have our Xenagos die because I decided that 3 chip damage was worth it. Like, they have a collected company here. I'm just not gonna play into that. And it's so obvious when this deck has company because they don't leave up mana for any other reason. Okay, so they got a Mayhem Devil. Okay. Next turn we could actually play Horn instead of Birgi and then discard the 2 legends to see what we could do. Really depends on what our draw step is, but that is an option. Another Mayhem Devil. So that's going to become a very big issue next turn. A little bit worried about that. And it's playing very slowly. Like, I'm getting bored right now. Down to 17 minutes, and we're like on turn 4 of game 1. Let's go. A 3 red. Play Horn. See what we can do this turn. The song is nice. I don't know how we're going to, I guess we'd have to reveal another Amber. So I feel like I need to reveal the Amber here. Come on, we have 3 of them left. Maybe this line is aggressive. Really wanted that song. If we hit the Amber, I think I probably just win this game. Because for even the dead cards, you can discard the Horn. So every card is actually worth, it's like a draw 4 for every spell instead of a draw 2. We just get wrecked now. Like, those Mayhem Devils are going to wipe our board. At least the creatures in the Xenagos. So, in recording this league, this is match number 4. 2 out of the first 3, at least before editing time, went to 45 minutes long. And this one, like, it's getting a little bit late. This person's playing so slowly, and I am getting very tired. I really wish that they'd pick it up. Not trying to complain too much, but, like, come on. Like, it doesn't hurt to pick up the pace a little bit. There's also the fact that Pioneer rounds, like, you're in queue for like 5-6 minutes for each round before you get paired, just because there's so few people playing Pioneer. And I actually like playing Pioneer for what it's worth. It's just like tonight's league is gone incredibly long. Like, playing Lotus is so much fun. It's like the kind of Magic that I really enjoy. Alright, our opponent has now officially used almost half their clock. I think I would actually really like the Jund Sacrifice deck if I played it. I played the Black Green Company deck in Standard, and the Jund Sacrifice deck is pretty much just that deck, but with upgraded. And that Standard deck did have Catacomb Sifter in it. I don't know why this took so long. It seems pretty simple to me. Then you just sack your creatures and kill me. I'm gonna make them click through it for how much time they wasted of mine. So they get to burn up more of their clock. But also, like, if there's more than one, like, let's say we win game 2, we'll force them to play at a reasonable pace in game 3. Well, that sure was miserable. I think I might try boarding in a braid this time. I didn't in the first round, but because we just like can't beat Mayhem Devil ever, maybe I'm supposed to board in a braid. Try that. Yeah, I bet there's definitely like a dedicated song deck that you could build. Um, like you'd want Growth Spiral. You could play, what's it called? We faced it earlier. The red green hybrid, the red green hybrid creature when it comes into play. Burning Tree Emissary. You could play Burning Tree Emissary. Like I bet that you could build just like a dedicated Song of Creation deck. That wouldn't be too bad. Like you could, there's got to be like some sort of mana rock that you could play on turn 2 to just like jam your song into play on turn 3. If you have any ideas for this Song of Creation deck, hit me up. I'd be interested in building this deck together. Maybe I should buy some Japanese foil Song of Creation. They can't be worth it. Okay. On the play for game 2. Let's try to win this. Gigantha. Okay. I can get us take the guaranteed 4th land for Xenagos. Like, we're likely to draw another land, but there was a game earlier this league where I passed down a land and then missed my 4th land drop, and it was really punishing. I just don't want to be in that position again. We're just going to kill the elf. Okay. High Priest? Ah, I don't want to abrade that. Alright, well, I will abrade Llanowar Elf. You're supposed to play Pool there, because if you draw Song of Creation, you won't have to shock for it. Where if you play Stomping Ground this turn, you might have to shock later on for Pool. Not Mayhem Devil. Keeping them off of Collected Company mana is pretty important, which is why I was so aggressive about killing the elves. But I think on our turn, I'm likely just going to play Bard class and level it up. Because they could theoretically kill the Xenagos, and I just don't want to be in that situation. And I could have played the Gallia there, but I don't really know if I see a reason. It can't swing into the Catacomb Sifter. All it can do is die to removal. So, assuming that like they missed their land drop here, I could just bring Bard class up to 5, and then we start getting like an advantage, card advantage out of it. Right, so they don't have Collected Company. They might have Citadel next turn though. One card. I think it's going to be a really bad way for me to find out that if I level up. Actually, I've definitely played that. I think it keeps the previous abilities. I'm just going to pass now, and then next turn I can try to do my thing. Hopefully they don't draw another black sword. They could have sacrificed the Scion in their upkeep to see if they'd hit a black, if that's what they were going for. That gives them a black mana. That's 6, actually. So they have the Greenland, the Swamp, the True Treasures, that's 4. The Scion is 5, and the Elvish Mystic is 6. So if they have the Citadel in hand, they can cast it. And they'll also get a Scry off the side. Here it comes. Your opponent figured out that they can cast Bolas's Citadel. 1 card on top. Come on, hit land, please. Thinking really hard on this scry. I think if it's not a sack outlet, you just bottom. Unless it's like a collected company or something. If we were in paper, I would be annoying the shit out of my opponent, telling them they need to play faster. They're now down to 7 minutes. Like, they're gonna win this game with like 2 minutes left on their clock, and it's cool. I suppose you would also keep another Catacomb Sifter because it would give you 2 scries. They put it on the bottom finally. It only took 2 minutes for them to scry. Alright, going to 11. They're passing the turn. Alright, so Oath of Nissa is free here. So let's take the Birgi. Let's move this over here. Another land. Okay. This is free. Makes mana. This is kind of nice that Bard class acts as a backup Song of Creation. I mean, it's pretty hard to get this up to a 5, but we did it. Okay. I don't want to cast with Dash, I just want to cast it. Okay. We cast the horn part. I don't know if I actually want to do that. Probably better to just play Song. Okay. Play Wish. I guess it's like kind of free to cast this Xenagos. Alright. Might as well plus this. We can play another Xenagos. Keep the new one. Oath of Nissa. We just have to make we have to draw the rest of our deck pretty much. Which isn't like the craziest ask. Might as well just play the Jace. Okay. Play a Mox. The Mayhem Devil. It's hurt me emotionally, I just don't want it to be on the table. Ooh. I forgot about them getting to scry. Maybe I should have just killed the Citadel. In theory, they could scry into Collected Company and really punish me. Yeah, that's just a misplay on my part, showboating. Cast Zergo, I guess. That could have definitely bitten me. Alright, so we won game 2 despite my small misplay. I think I'm just going to leave this as is. When it's down to 6 minutes on clock, so they'll actually have to play Magic at a reasonable pace or timeout. Either or. It's also looking like I am not going to win this Gigantha over. I think I've only cast it once, but I could have cast it a second time if I remember correctly. I don't think I cast it on that one combo turn where I could have played it just to like mill cards with Jace. I played Gigantha and Gift Storm before the companion role changed because just like accelerating into a 5/5 elk was really sweet sometimes. It was less sweet when that elk cost 8. Alright, game 3. This seems like a very reasonable hand. I will keep this. I am killing that elf. Out of here. So this is the one that will tap for 2 or add a blue. So that's important for Song of Creation. Get in there. Oh, Fatal Push, okay. So if they have Land Collected Company, we're definitely on the back foot. My current plan for this turn would be to go Oath, Xenagos, Stomping Ground tapped. Next turn, play This Is the Blue Source Song. Right, so they don't have Collected Company. I think you're supposed to play the Gallia because it's easier to Xenagos next turn. So next turn I could go Blue Source, Song, play Stomping Ground into Xenagos. If they attack with a Ghost Rider, I will snap block it. You have to save life point. And they thought better. We're gonna go to 13. Outside of a Mox Amber, we're not gonna be able to cast anything here. And we lose those, unfortunately. Our opponent's 1 mana short of Citadel, but if they go land Citadel, we're dead. Alright, come on, deck. Give me a good draw, please. I don't know if that was good or not. We'll find out. Really need to draw a legend off this Bard class. Is that good enough? I think it might have been. It might have been the nuts. Then Birgi costs 2. We just need to draw a legend off this. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good now. And 12 minutes is plenty of time to execute our combo. Might as well play Xenagos, I guess. Oh yeah. Alright, we're just drawing all the cards. Red Green Legend Storm. Love it. I haven't found Wish yet. That's something we will need to do. There's probably no point to doing that. I guess it's probably better to just cast the Birgi. Like, I could play Horn, but, like, I don't think I need to. Let's add some mana here. And another one. Take the new one. I've not drawn Wish yet. There it is. So I think if we want to be careful, we'll draw into another Wish, so that way we have Mystical Dispute up. Can I actually cast Dispute? I can't. I guess it would stop like a permanent from killing it. Maybe I wanted to leave like a blue land up. Guess another Wish. Okay. Our opponent, I think, is on F6. They might have something. So if I play Wish, I draw 2. Probably pretty free to play Wish here. Because then I could have double Dispute. Or I guess I can't have double Dispute. But I could cast an instant and draw, which is the big thing. Alright, so there's 6 cards left in our deck. So if they want to try to kill Jace, we can respond and draw a card. Alright, we won the match. Woohoo. It's been a long one. One more round to go. We're 2-2. Let's get that, that pity chest. I'd really enjoy that. Don't go anywhere. The 5th and final round. Let's get this. I'd really like to win. Reveal our companion, Gigantha. Okay, so here I actually could... You know what? I'm going to keep it. Judge me. So this time we actually can cast multiple spells using the Amber. I think that means it's fine. Boom. Turn 2 Bard class. Like, this Mox Amber is just a land here. Is turn 2 Birgi better? I think the answer is yes. Yeah. So the reason I like Birgi is I think our opponent is on the Citadel deck, and that means I can wish for Cage before they can ever collect a company. Oh, they're just on elves? I could wish for Magma Spray on this thing. So I can wish for Magma Spray and then play Bard class. Next turn I can play this legend and go get Gigantha, or I can level up Bard class. I mean, there's a couple of different things I could do actually. This appears to just be elves. Okay, so I can level up this Bard class. Go to 13, put Gigantha to my hand. Yeah, I think I like that. Now I just pass. Part of me wonders if I block the Steel Leaf Champion. Okay. This is definitely a company deck. Right now, the plan is like go up to the 3rd level of Bard class, play the Green Legend. I think I'm just gonna go to 8 here. I don't know if we'll be able to win off this Bard class or not. So we go up to the final level. We can play this for free. Okay. Woot woot. How many lands? I can play Gigantha. Alright, this is number 2, right? We're doing it. Okay. So I can cast Wish now. Well, I don't need to cast Wish if I can play this Oath. I didn't think it'd be possible to win off Bard class and just Birgi, but here we are. Okay, let's play the Xenagos. Yeah, I think we're actually going to win this now. Let's cast Wish. Hell yeah, opponents had enough. That was sweet. Alright, and I got to cast Gigantha again. Part of me hopes that I lose this game while casting Gigantha so I can cast Gigantha in the 4th game, or the 3rd game. We definitely want these sprays. I wonder if I can go down a Wish. I think I might want to keep a Wish on the board. Or not, Magma Spray in the board, I mean. That way I can wish for it. Because they came up pretty big in this first game, in my opinion. Great hand. Keep. Alright, let's reveal our Gigantha. I was thinking about just like leaving up Magma Spray, but I don't think I'm supposed to do that. Thought about taking a land there, but the reason I took Zergo is next turn I can play Zergo into Gallia off of the Amber. I'm gonna have to Magma Spray that. Obviously, drawing the second Zergo was kind of a letdown. Okay. I'm just going to play Birgi. So they're going to have a window here to make a bunch of 1/1s. Collected Company? Yep. I should have read the last line of that card. Only triggers once per turn. I guess it makes blockers. But it probably wasn't a must kill like I thought it was. Oh no, my Amber. Oh, that sucks. How dare you? It actually shut me off Wish into killing that. So I think I'm going to swing out so that way I can get the trigger on the Gallia. I guess they kill my Birgi that way. I just don't know how I win if I don't attack. Okay, that was pretty good. I thought it was just one card. That's even better than I thought. I've been misplaying with that all league. I thought you were trading 1-for-1. 2-for-1's way better. This is just free to cast. We're gonna kill this thing. I'd also just get Cage. But I'm afraid of what they're going to do with all that. 1 mana short of putting Gigantha to my hand. Punished. Shaman, okay. We're gonna fall to 9. Another Shaman and things get a little bit dicey. Come home, my Elk King. So I don't know what we're supposed to do here, because if they have another Shaman, we're pretty much dead. Not Gigantha. Hey. Knew it. I'm gonna lose 5 here. I think this is exactly lethal. Nope, it's 1 extra. Okay, they got it. Game 3. I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to leave the sideboard as is. Alright, on the play for the final game of this league. Sure. This seems fine. No removal spell worries me a little bit, but I'll live. Yep, for 1 elf. We're gonna have turn 2 bard. Ooh, no. They probably have tons of elves. I shouldn't waste it. Just play the bard class. That's the exact thing I was worried about, and I got punished. Ah. Alright. So we're gonna go to 15 here. And they're going nuts. Wow. Opal? Damn it. So I could, in theory, just play Birgi past next turn activate Bard class. The problem with doing that is that I'm pretty much dead. So they have 8, 11, 14 damage. So I could like chump block a 2/2 and pray to live, but I'm dead to Shaman of the Pack. And I have to draw a Bard off the top if I take that line. Alternatively, I can kill this Clan Caller, but I'm so far away from winning the game if I take that avenue. I think I just have to hope to get lucky and that they don't have it. Oh no. I guess it didn't really matter. Oh, I could have shocked. I just punted. I could have shocked into killing the Clan Caller. So bad. What was that? Oh, they're making me discard my hand. Oh, I can't block. That's what it is. I'm just dead. I punted that. That feels bad. Okay. So there's nothing I can do about that. Regarding the deck list, I don't think this deck is a fun Pioneer deck. Let's get that out of the way. This deck was a blast to play. I had a lot of fun playing it. Once again, thank you to Jacob. This deck, it really is fun to play. That said, I don't know how competitive it is. Like, it certainly can do powerful things, but it's slow. So I think if you could find a way to speed it up, that's the direction I would look at. But I'm personally interested in maybe a Song of Creation deck that isn't legend based. But I'd have to sit and think about ways of making that work. It definitely involves Birgi, but I think that you can cut a lot of this other stuff that was maybe less desirable. I'm not sure. If you have suggestions, feel free to put them in the comment section down below or send a message through theepicstorm.com or something else. I'd be really interested. I don't like this opened up my eyes to Song of Creation, and that's the big takeaway for me in this league. Hopefully you enjoyed the video despite my misplays. Take care, keep storming. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.